live yet? I don't think so. Just give it a second. No, is it working now? I think we're good. I think it's working. It's going a bit funny. It's not connecting. But I think we are still... We're going to be able to pull through, I think. Alright, reconnection successful. Has that helped? Has this helped at all? I feel like it hasn't. Are we back? Is this okay? Is this acceptable? I don't know. I've done very little reacting. Alright, I think we're back on track now. I think we're back on track. Sound might be confusing because... Alright, we're at the intro. It's funny, I think I've got it playing separately on my background than I do, do that. Alright, let's keep going. I want to get through this episode. I'm skipping the intro music, sorry, I'm getting ahead. Mate, Bird is proper bummed out about this. My guy, it'll be okay. Do not worry, Bird. You were good. You were good. Alright, Bird. So you go for some training this episode, I believe. I think that was confusing the situation a bit. So yeah, I got a few things to share with you today. Some things from previous weekend when I was at the G3 tournaments. Got a few goodies from there. A few of them are prizes, a few things I picked up. But absolutely been smashing out my 3D printing projects at the moment, getting a lot of Beyblade X stuff ready. I'll be hosting a tournament here in Phuket soon. There is mad music playing from somewhere on this. Alright, present Taisho dreaming about food. That's a little wee nipper. So you get loads of stuff now that's not at all in the manga. It's just straight up two separate stories now. Where's he gone? He's gone to the mountains. It's one of my favourite things in any anime, really, is typically training arcs. But in the OG Beyblade, I like that they would just be doing their regular fitness, going for runs, doing drills, test battles. Every now and again, Mr. Dickinson would take them to the woods or something and just leave them to train and, I don't know, learn something about friendship. Typically, it's normally the the lesson to be learned in any anime episode. X just creeping up, Bird, not even realizing. Solo training. I thought I'd come along anyway. It doesn't make any sense. That was a good solid 4 seconds, I think, there of nothing but maiden typing. I think we had to find a way to fill out the episode. An extra few seconds there. Present Taisha. I can relate. I can relate, bro. You're one of the good ones. Alright, we are live, we are recording. I think the stream's caught up now. I hope it's not an absolute chaotic mess on your end for anyone watching. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. Oh dear, that is not what I wanted to do. This is definitely not what I wanted to do. Alright, so it just looks like my YouTube control panel just ain't going to be working today. So we're just going to have to live with that. We are just going to have to live with that. And we'll get up this separate little live one here. That's frustrating. It's not been the cleanest run since I've tried to move my streaming over to the PC. But we live and we learn. We'll see how this one goes back afterwards. I think everything's going okay now. It's telling me 60 frames per second. Alright, X and Bird. Should. I swear it's just the same little TG intro, although Hellscythe, Drowned Dagger, looking pretty sweet. I could do with another copy of each, to be honest. I need another copy of the blades and the bits. To be fair, I'd like to get another copy of the red 560 ratchet as well. I do like it. 560 is very, very useful. I think it's probably numero uno when it comes to ratchets at the moment. Both the 5s are great, 580, 560. I think the only, not even actually, I'd still use it with low flat, but I think if you are using low flat, the optimum ratchet to use would be 360, just because you're going to suffer less scraping with that. Oh, it's making some tinder. Is this going to be a thing about to just make things a bit easier for himself? Is that going to be the lesson today? He's too hard on himself. And Japanese curry is the one, isn't it? Sorry if you can hear the grass being cut outside. I'm pretty sure you can. It's about all I can hear, and I got headphones on. Why is he still I'm pretty sure. So in the area I live in, it's very nice. They have a crew that comes around about once a month to cut the grass and all the different gardens and trim back all the kind of like trees and stuff like that. But I think they did it all yesterday, so maybe someone just didn't hit their quota, didn't quite do enough. So got to run around today and finish it off. It'll be a nightmare if they go right by the window though. It's like all you can hear throughout the house when they start cutting that grass. That would probably be a stream ender. Jeez. Just getting trashed constantly. You can't learn how to Beyblade from a piece of paper, bird. You gotta feel it. Yeah, X wants to battle. Yeah, man. Come on, bud, you can do it. Yeah, it's not going well for him. Not going well for them. Bird's looking pretty tired. What's X got going? What's X got in mind? Alright, we got about 8 minutes and then we're gonna get unboxing some stuff. Just want to finish this episode first. Yeah, got some fun stuff to open up. I've got a whole little pile here next to me. I was actually hoping to have one extra thing to unbox it. It's out for delivery at the moment, which is frustrating. It could arrive while we're here doing the stream. That would be pretty cool. But what would be even better if they weren't cutting the grass right now. What grass are you even cutting? I can't even see the dude. They're all checking in on them. They're all tuckered out. Is the training going to pay off? How are they going to progress? Camera. Hey, I think YouTube Studio's working again. Look at that. Ah, that's good news. That's good news, just in case there's been some interruptions. Get on, Beybladers. Blade Bay X here. We are now into the last 7 minutes of Beyblade X Episode 11, Cadover's Test and Error YouTube Studio. Fantastic. Fantastic. You never know, it might sort itself out by the time we get to the unboxing of stuff. We can only hope. Does everyone rate Hell's Chain as a blade? I've put up the call to action on my YouTube's first G3 tournament that I'm going to be hosting, and there's quite a few Hell's Chain combos been selected, to be fair. I'm on the fence about it because I don't like how flat it is underneath. I think it's an easier blade to get up underneath, but I do think the contact and the sign of that is great, so it would have to be on a 60 ratchet, probably. I think maybe 580 could defend the underneath parts of the blade enough, but at the same time, maybe not. Maybe it's not good enough. Bird actually looks like he might be having some fun here. That's something he's not been doing nearly enough when he's been blading. Like, it's fun, man. I've been really enjoying going to that tournament last weekend, and just there's people matching my energy about Beyblade there. It's good fun. It's nice to get into something competitive again. I've always really liked tournament environments. I love everyone checking out the competition, like at fight shows and stuff. I love people trying to like peacock around and look tough, because I'm like, everyone here fights, bro. Like, ooh, Hell's Chain looks cool in the anime. I didn't think of it as having the red kind of bones, I thought, but makes sense. Ties it in more with the ooh. He's unlocked a special. Let's go. Wyvern Gale. It's not so easy to KO though. But hey, this is notable improvement. This is notable improvement for Bird. So, Wyvern Gale's about to extreme dash on a ball bit. Yeah, I mean, from what we've seen so far of, was it Phoenix Wing? The gear, yeah, Bird's out, but he's lasted enough time for sure. What we've seen with the gear flat, kind of, I think from what I've seen of it, I can say my assumptions were correct. Like, mega fast, but much less stamina, I think, because the gear bits go down to the bottom. But Phoenix Wing being such a tank is probably going to get the KO early enough anyway. You did it, Bird. You lasted 30 seconds in a Beyblade match, which, I'm not going to lie, is pretty impressive for a Beyblade X match anyway. Most of them were over by then, so you either lost in that time or what, like, lasting 30 seconds in a Beyblade X match, like, you need to have a ball bit on there or something and not get burst in the meantime. Not the easiest thing to do, I don't think. But very happy for Bird. Still no win, but marked improvement for him, which is cool. I'm a fan of this come up for Bird. Alright. Is it Multi's turn? She's gonna go Wizard Arrow. Yep, makes sense. Stamina type. I don't know if Wizard Arrow's growing on me. The blade I'm talking about, the ball bit, I think is fantastic. 480, not so much though. 480 has decent tightness. The problem is just the design of the protrusions on both the 4 ratchets, although 460 has got to be the loosest. Like, I feel like it's looser than 360. And with the protrusion there, I don't like it. Everyone really likes the Hellscythe 460 ball combo. And yeah, I can't deny it's really good. If it doesn't get hit during a match, then it'll just spin forever. But that ratchet's ready to burst on that combo. But yeah, it was just about in every deck I went up against the previous weekend, which I guess speaks for its reliability, that so many people want to use it so often. Alright. Cadover, have they satisfactorily passed your test? Oh, this is the soda for today's stream, by the way. I'm a big fan of sugar-free sodas. I know there's meant to be plenty of things that you shouldn't have in them, but it's kind of a hangover from whenever I'm cutting weight for a fight. I just switch immediately to sugar-free sodas because no calories and help your stomach feel a little bit fuller. Alright, we skip to the preview. Alright, who's this? Alright, don't recognize him from the manga. Okay, there's Burn. Giving another random a hug. Alright. It's just like a... He's got like his own version of Strike Hawk or something. Are they just completely inventing stuff for the anime now? I'm not complaining, that's kind of cool. Alright. We are done with X. Not X, with watching. Let's see if we can switch over to another scene. We're getting super high tech with the streams now. Hopefully, yep, we're working, we're cooking. Alright. Apologies if the camera quality drops. It's going through my browser. Let's get this mouse out of the way for a moment. Alright, so thingamajigs that I would like to share with you today. Let's just make sure, yeah, thingamajigs I want to share with you today. Let me just get out some boxes. Now, the first thing I'll jump out here is the prizes for our G3. I'm just going to keep it simple instead of like sending loads of messages after the tournament. First place is going to land themselves the Night Shield Blade. Looking very, very sparkly, very, very tasty there. Second place, we'll be getting the 380 Ratchet. And then of course, third place, we'll be getting Needle. I don't think I'll be doing a fourth place prize. Just, if I'm honest, to save a little bit on postage, because I've opened this up to anyone in the world, so because these parts are quite small, hopefully postage won't get ridiculous, but it may do. And I'm not too sure what I'd give out as a fourth place prize anyway. I came fourth in 2 of my tournaments, so I did actually win some fourth place prizes myself. Do I have them here? I've got one of my fourth place prizes here. There's one of the little aliens from Toy Story. It was very sweet of them to give me this. The other one I got was the metal fight tool with 2 metal faces. So I got one of those. I kept that in the bag because I'll probably do that as a prize if we do like a metal fight tournament at the kids store again. I've got a couple metal faces. No, I've got one because I gave one away to one of the kids already. But yeah, I got a metal face and a metal face too. That's probably all I need for my metal fight collection. I'm a complete metal fight noob, so I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about getting more metal face. I don't think they're even like a meta part, are they? They're like last choice if you can't use some other combination of the MF2 bits. Sorry, faces. Alright, let's get the rare stuff out of the way. So, the other boy I picked up at the weekend is this hench little beast, Cobalt Drake. Very, very cool. I was very nervous before picking this one up that the person was trying to dupe me with a fake, but I mean, I saw the box and I saw the code and everything like that, so I was like, okay, well, it's going to be pretty hard for him to con me on that, but you just want to be sure. But the moment I saw it in real life, I was like, oh, this is real. This is real. I've got the fakes just behind me here, so I can grab one as a reference. I'm gonna keep them away from each other because I don't want to. Well, I won't get them mixed up. You can see the difference in the shade of the blue. The real one is a much darker, more regal blue, whereas this one's a brighter kind of almost, I don't think gloss is the right word. I was going to say lighter. I don't know why the word aluminium popped in my head, but all the blues are much darker on Cobalt Drake, and proportion wise very similar. I'd say the real one has a little bit more thickness and wideness to it. Of course, the ratchet again on the real one is darker. This one is much brighter and doesn't have the branding, but they have the glitter effect on the red plastic, and I still don't think they're getting 460s quite right on the fakes. They're like taller. I think all of the ratchets are pretty much 80s, and the bit is very different. With the fake Cobalt Drakes, you're only getting a purple taper. So let's get this fake one out of here before I do the old switcheroo on myself and get myself confused. But yeah, very, very happy to be an owner of a Cobalt Drake now. That's pretty sweet. I have not had any battles with it yet, but I have opened it up as an option for you to use in the G3 tournament I'll be running on here. So I think the first time I'll be using this won't be for my own battles, will probably be for yours, but that is no problem with me. Maybe a combo with or a deck with Cobalt Drake will get picked in it. Oh no, is my mic still messed up? Is the sound not coming out any good? Oh no, I thought it was I thought we were on track with the mic this time around. But get on, Galactic Base. Thanks for dropping by. What's going on with the sound now? Is it too loud, too quiet, too rough? Do you need me to turn it up a little bit? I turned it down a bit because I didn't want it to clip because all your volumes. Okay, let's turn up the gain on this bad boy then. All right, I'll give you a chance to turn your speakers down for a second, and then I'll bring the volume back up. How is this? How is this? Actually, let's go even higher. How is this? Is this too loud? Is this still too quiet? Let me know. Let me know what's going on. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you you letting me know on that one. I think I did a stream yesterday playing Pokemon, and the sound was nearly okay. I think when I watched some of it back, I went on to check it out a little bit, and it was somewhat usable. But hopefully the volume's where I need it to be, unless I just push the mic right up into my face. Yeah, Cobalt Drake, pretty cool. Feels solid. It's not as, when I see it in person, it doesn't feel as aggressively designed as I thought it would be. The protrusions are, I mean, it's quite squared, which I think is quite angled. But I think maybe this would be a good kind of, it's low, still too low. Oh my god. All right. Okay, I think we're about as high as we can go on it now, and I'm going to shove this thing right up in my face here. So hopefully that makes a bit more of a difference for you. But Cobalt Drake, still low with my face like this. Oh my god. But yeah, Cobalt Drake, man, I think this is going to be good in defensive combos. I'm not sure. I will do some testing, but I'll probably do testing after the tournament when the paint's already chipped to hell and I don't feel guilty about doing it myself, just for my own time. So yeah, we go. You ready? A few pretty cool goodies here that I'm pretty happy with, not gonna lie. Picked them all up this weekend just gone. That is still too low with me here. I'll have to do a deep dive on my mic settings, but I thought it'd be okay. But got a few other things. Oh, this is my needle from the weekend. This was out of the 4 tournaments. The first one I did is the only one I hit the podium. I got 2nd place, and the gent who came 3rd, I don't think could quite realize that I understood. He was saying that he wanted to get the ratchet. He needed just the ratchet to finish a full set. So when I got my second choice pick, I just grabbed the needle, and he looked very, very happy. So you're welcome, my dude. But yeah, so this is my one tournament prize. This is my bragging rights here. Happy to pull away with something. It's really, really cool run tournament. It's not your fault, the volume issues, my dude. It's 100% on me. God, that's very, very frustrating. Maybe if I don't know if removing the pop shield out of the way is actually going to help. But anything to get some gain at the moment. You can hear me just turned everything up. Well, I appreciate your commitment to hearing the nonsense I'm talking. Now I've got the pop shield out of the way. I'm noticing I printed this bit last night. I had a 3/8 to 5/8 converter. That's something very helpful about 3D printing, is little things like that you can make quite quickly. I think it took like half an hour to be fully printed. But other Bay mail, I'm just going to grab this one now because it's at the top of the pile. You will see this one appear in a video, hopefully in the not too distant future, but this is a bit of a random purchase. It's a Tyson Granger top blader cap. Oh god, when I saw this, I just started laughing. I thought, okay, yeah, we need to get our hands on this. And that's amazing. It is definitely going to be too small for my head. I've got a massive head. But this is this is meant to be used for a video. This is not me adding to my collection of drip. This is purely for content purposes only. But I was very, very happy to pull that one. That made me laugh a lot when I saw it. From the weekend, I picked myself up a couple things. I say picked myself up. I'll be honest, they're not really for me. This one is actually. So I got myself another Dranza S. I've got one copy that I painted to make my Black Dranza X bay, and I've got one that I keep stock for like character battles and stuff like that we do. But I don't know why I've got this feeling I want to get all the X remakes that they do for like OG Gen and actually maybe keep something boxed. I say that, I'm probably just going to be looking at one point and be like, I want to open a Beyblade, and I'll probably just open it up and probably mess up the stickers again like I have done on all the other Dranzas I've opened up so far. But it's just really cool. I'm like, already, I'm a back 10 shoot nerd, and yeah, just buying one for real from the store felt good. I was very happy about it. And to be able to enter the tournaments to get your Beyblade passport, which I should have nearby. Yeah, so this is my Beyblade passport. To get your hands on one of these, all you need to do is slide down to this side, is make any Beyblade purchase from one of the stores that host. And there's my 2 stamps from day 1 and day 2. You're only allowed, it doesn't matter how many tournaments you do that day, you're only allowed 1 stamp per day. Oh nice, you got a vintage Dragoon pin. That's sick, man. That's sick. I've seen some of the like little enamel pins and stuff like that going up on the trading pages. I've been very, very tempted, but I made very much a collector's only purchase. That's one of the things I'm It might be delivered even while we're still on stream. I doubt it. But I've got half of it. Half of what I ordered here. The other half, probably the more important half, has not come yet. But yeah, the Bay Passport. I think you can get up to 60 stamps in here. Yeah, 60 stamps, then you completed. What really makes me laugh, I like the remarks as well, sorry, like for official use only, so they can be like, yeah, they came, but they sucked, so maybe give up on pro Beyblading. But you have a little section in the back to put your combos. It's like, are you only going to use 5 different combos for 60 matches straight? Like, like mine are changing like every other week. But yeah, pretty cool. Makes you feel nice and official. But yeah, very happy to get another Rarest and another 3-on-3 deck box. I don't need this for my own use, but because I'll be hosting Beyblade X tournaments now. It will be Beyblade X tournaments, not just Burst and Metal Fight and stuff. At the kid shop that I run them at, we will be doing deck, like 3-on-3 deck battles. So I've already got one box. None of them have one, so I just thought I'd pick up a second one so we could have them on either side of the stadium. So they didn't have to worry about hiding them. It was really cute. The kids come up with, like, they hide their Beyblades in their pockets, like, of their school uniforms and stuff like that, so their opponent can't see what combos they've got. It's really sweet of them, but yeah, I figured I'd pick up a second 3-on-3 deck box. So those were my 2 purchases to be able to enter the tournament. Sorry, I'm gonna shift these out of the way. So the only reason Hello Kitty's out is because I was making a quick little video to show my friend. They were trying to make this combo basically, but their Hello Kitty bit wasn't going in because they had it stuck in left spin mode instead of switching it over to right, so I had to get out the little tool. And by the way, I know I probably say too much nonsense about Burst. It's not my generation, you know. But I don't think anyone can disagree. What a counterintuitive design. When you see this, you think, hold it this way, boom, that way. But you have to use this side and go down like that. And does that not seem counterintuitive? Like, it feels like you just do that. Like, maybe this side is used. It looks like it's used for something anyway, so I'm probably just talking out my backside like usual. But, I mean, come on. The only thing I've had to use it for is this side so far, so if I'm wrong, let me know. What else we got? Oh, we got... these aren't unboxings, I'll get back to that in a second. But we have got our Transit Gs here. This one was actually fully stickered up, but before I did the Bay Ultimate Stadium Challenge against Trigger with it, I battered it with my... my Black Transit G. I used this for some test battles, and all the stickers like flew off after just a couple battles. So when I record, I'll probably use this one. This has got the most stickers still on it. My Transit G's. It's got all the bottom stickers at least. I might be able to re-glue on some of the other ones. I think I've still got them in the stadium after testing, so they're not lost forever. But one of these guys will be facing down with the absolute tyrant that is Trigger G. Like, he is running through people. Like, it's insane how Trigger G is just like mincing everything. I thought, like probably most of you thought that Trigger V2 would be in with a decent chance. It was a wild battle. They were like flying all over the place as soon as they went in there. There's so much upper attack between those two Beyblades. It's insane. But yeah, Trigger G still coming out on top. And I think it's just found its perfect environment. I think the Bay Ultimate Stadium must just be the perfect stadium for Trigger G to just absolutely run riot in. Well, let's see what else we got down here. Alright, so this is the big part of yeah, it's crazy hand talk. Like, it makes no sense to me. No sense to me, but whatever. whatever. Burst is done. Burst is dead. I don't have to worry about it anymore. But this box has something very cool. Well, I think something very cool in it. And I was hoping so much that the other parts I ordered for this would have arrived before today. I know it. I literally checked tracking before this stream, and it's out for delivery at the moment. But I don't think it'll arrive in time. What is it? It's 10 to 11 a.m. here. Normally we don't get deliveries this early because it's a bit too hot, and delivery drivers kind of avoid being stuck out in the heat as much as they can, which is fair. It is a hot day. But anyway, let me open this. Absolutely one of the most ridiculous purchases. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, OG sticker sheets are expensive. I am trying to get... Well, I've already managed to. I've gotten some scans of some Beyblades I want to make sure I've got the stickers of. And I'm going to try and get them sized up correctly. Get some sticker sheets made. Because I've got original stickers that I'm making for my Black Dranza V and Black Dranza G Beyblades. But I've also, like, everyone knows how much I like Tiger Defenser, so I've got my Rarest, like a couple variations of the sticker sheets for that. And things like Galleon 2, which I know can be hard, Blizzard Orthoros and stuff like that. I've been getting the sticker sheets for, slowly building a collection, so that can be something that I want to make like a few different like Beyblade products down the line, and those sticker sheets will be part of that. But yeah, you can get them super cheap. I'm not looking to sell lots of individual sticker sheets. I want them to be packaged in with some Beyblade parts I'm making, and maybe be like a random extra you can get in some stuff. I'm a big fan of like random boosters, gachapons and stuff like that, which I do also have to share and show you. But this is the stadium for the original gachapon Beyblades. I've seen the new X ones doing the rounds at the moment, because they do look really cool. I love the little tiny launchers and stuff. But yeah, this is the original tiny stadium with all the different back 10 shoot remakes you could get. I'm gutted because you got the little spinning top battles, but in this delivery I've got a few different tops, but I've got the tiny launchers. I can't wait to what were they called? They were the ones, the first like proper like you had like the Dranza launcher, the Drigger launcher, and the Dragoon one, but Max had his sniper launcher instead. I forgot what they were called. It's not the RC launchers. You could put a bit chip in the head, flick it open, but they've got the tiny versions of those as well, which will absolutely blow my mind to have in real life. I'm really looking forward to them arriving later on today. But yeah, this tiny stadium, it's never actually been opened. You can see this old ass tape on it. It's like the box is a little bit damaged. You can peek the stadium inside. I was wondering if I could get it out without busting the box or the stadium at the same time, but it's a little bit sketchy. But there we go. Next is our mini MFB bit. I think I've seen. Have you done some videos on that? I feel like I've seen that happen. Oh my god! I didn't even know it was coming, because the guy he had one of these already open, so he sent pictures of the stadium outside of this box saying it was already sealed, and had no knowledge that there were some tiny bays in there. We can battle. Yeah. Karatomi art style. So I've never really made any kind of jewelry and such myself, but because I have a SLA or resin 3D printer, I have I've actually designed a couple parts, like a little rune type talisman and stuff like that myself. But yeah, I've printed off some parts for people. A friend of mine, her partner actually, he does a lot of D&D and stuff. Played a lot of D&D with him. He's got like a resin printer and stuff now, but before he did, she makes like her own jewelry things. So I printed off a couple parts she needed to make some rings and I believe earrings. It's just with that stuff you gotta make sure you cure it properly, because you don't really want resin like that, UV resin, just hanging around your body. It's not like you're gonna die, but it's kind of toxic. So yeah. All right. So this is an extra bit. I don't know. Can we switch out? All right. I don't want to just absolutely snap and obliterate this, but we can customize them, can't we? We can change. Like, check this out. All right. So you got. This is high level stuff. Like, oh my god, the difficulty. But anyway, there we are. Alright, so you can change just about everything on it. You have the AR, you have weight disc with a bit beast, in this case the drones at F1. You stack them together, and then you can pop this one on the top, and then you've got different type bits you can go for. So here's a stamina type bit, here's a flat. Let's put a flat on our drones at F, and here we've got a dragoon. Have we? Doesn't look like a dragoon bit. It looks like a dragoon AR. It almost looks like Seaborg from where I can tell. Yes, Seaborg. Cool. But look at him go! Look at that domination around stadium. Right, what kind of bits this one got? Alright, a flat and a, well, this is on the Dranzer, it's very flat. On the Seaborg, it's, I'm not gonna go semi-flat, but not as flat. Yes, this is let's have a look what the branding is. All I can see is the old OG Beyblade sign. I can't see anything that says Takaratomi Arts. If I am being honest. Hudson, Soft Takara. Maybe, but it might be written in Japanese, so I might not know. I can't see Takara Arts anywhere. I will investigate further, unless you want to jump on and do a Google. But yeah. Resin. Yeah, it can be pretty toxic. When you get it on your skin, it feels pretty gross. It can be a real pain to wash off, and you're not meant to inhale it too much. I kind of ignored a lot of the safety things. I would have my printer going in my room. It's never really bothered me. I think it's like with the fake Beyblades. I think when people are reviewing it and talking about it, they go a bit hard on it just to make sure that they're not liable for any injuries or deaths and stuff, which is very clever. I'm definitely not telling you to go sniff resin. I'm telling you to do the opposite and try not to smell resin. I don't like smells like that anyway. I don't like solventy smells. But yeah, don't drink it. Definitely don't drink it, and cure it properly with UV properly before you're leaving it on your body, because anyway, you just get the sliminess off it if you don't do that. Yeah, and the sliminess is a bit gross. Wash it with alcohol, do all the things properly. But yeah, my SLA printer's just sitting in the corner at the moment. I haven't printed any small models for a little while. I've been going hard with the FDM printing. But anyway, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Okay, that was a terrible spin. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Double KO. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so I'm going to have a lot of fun with these. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. This is really cool. I'm very happy with these. Very, very happy. I'm going to try and keep all the packaging together so I don't lose any of that. Alright. What else do I have to show you? I do have something here which I really want to share. Everything is cancerous, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, if you're into 3D printing and you're doing resin, just look after yourself. Just print with your resin, don't drink it. You'll probably be okay. But this has been my project for the last couple of weeks. 3D printing ready for the kids at the shop to be able to pick up some good quality bits for their Beyblade X bays. So if you follow me at all already, you probably already know I'm a big stan for Ghostmaster and the files that he releases. I'll be jumping on the merchant tier very soon because I will be selling and distributing some of these products. What I've been making here is, in preparation for that, I have made gachapon eggs with different Beyblade X bits in it. So these are the 8 we have available at the moment: flat, taper, high needle, ball, low flat, point, orb, and needle. And these are the rarities. So black is common, our purple is uncommon, we have a red glossy for rare, and then we have gold for our super rares. I figured these were probably the 4 most popular recolors for Beyblade parts. So I figured I'd start with there, because you're not going to be, even if you get black, people aren't typically upset about black recolors. But you crack one open and there we are. Common. Is that a common tapered bit? I don't know if you can see that very well. Sorry, on the camera. Here. Sorry, camera quality sucks. But yeah. That is our tapered bit. So out of every pull, it's a 4 in 10 chance of getting a common, a 3 in 10 chance of getting an uncommon, a 2 in 10 of getting a rare, and a 1 in 10 of getting a super rare. So let's have a look. So yeah, another common, and that's our flat bit. Epoxy resin, yeah, epoxy resin. You wouldn't do like this kind of 3D printing with. Epoxy resin is great for building stuff. I use it quite a bit for diorama type things. But yeah, with this SLA UV resin, it's like super goopy, super that. I don't like being around it too much. I just pour it in the vat and let's go. But yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, these prints I'm over the moon of. So I've actually got one more set. I'm trying to open something that isn't a common. You see, let's open an SR at random. Oh my god, common low flat. But yeah, they all look great. I took a bunch of samples. Here's an uncommon orb. Again, let's see if I can get to show up a bit better on the camera. But yeah, orb here. Very, very happy with how they're all coming out. But yeah, I took them to the tournaments at the weekend, so all the pros could check them out, and they had nothing but good feedback, which was nice. And most of them just wanted to know how I was making them so they could do it themselves. Of course, I held no secrets from them. I told them everything about it, but I did tell them you're gonna have to talk to my man Ghostmaster about getting these files and download them yourself. Let's see if we can open something else that's not common. Nope, common. But what I will show you is I have. This is what they look like when they come off the plate. So These are the last, well, I say that the last 8. I got one more bit to print, but I'm doing them in batches of 8 for the color. So you can see the tops come off very clean. I'm going to tidy them up, of course. There is never any prints where I'm not like tidying them up and doing some handwork afterwards, but these are the supports I use, tree supports. Very big fan. I'm not saying that they use less material, but I think they peel away easier, and I like the way they just like the way they look, if I'm honest. But you can see here is where I've cracked off a little bit how clean the print is underneath it. Once the things, this is very satisfying. I'll do a couple on here for you, but they just snap out of the supports like this. And so this is the high needle. It'll take some cleanup with a scalpel, and I'll pop that bit in the middle out. But yeah, if you get your settings right, then it can be very, very, very easy to take off your supports. And I mean, already almost come out with like a perfect print. You're not going to have to do much finishing on this. I'm going to clip off a couple of little bits of hairs, and then it's very simple with a normal lighter. You just let it run past, and it will get rid of any of the kind of like white bits that are left from taking off. I'm not a hoarder of info. It's not like a big secret or anything, but yeah, you just be here. Trim off a little bit of that. That cleans it up massively already, you can see, sorry. And then if you were just to pass a very small flame quickly by that, the colors would all blend and you're good to go. So yeah, I'll be finishing these off today and delivering those very soon to my friend's shop so that the kids can get them in time for our tournament next weekend. The only fail I had out of 80, so 80 bits, 80 tiny little bits, I only had one fail, and that was on one of the common low flats. Oh no, on point, sorry. So the point bit still came out brilliantly, but I think there was a little jitter on the machine for a second. I'm pretty sure my son was just in the room and would have knocked my desk or something, and it just hit this. So it came out fantastically still. I mean, literally, if you wanted to use this still, I could snap this bit off the top, glue it down so it's straight, because all the parts have still printed like flush and flat, and it would be good to go. But I won't be doing that, because I might do it for myself just to prove a point, so I'll keep this bit, but I won't resell or like give to someone else one that I've done that. With the excess plastic, well, there's a few different things you can do. Some people like to melt it down using the hotbed on their 3D printer. Sometimes they make little knickknacks out of stuff like that, so it might even be like a placemat or a coaster type thing, which is pretty cool. I might start doing that because I've got a few different funky colors now. Some of it, to be honest, what I do with a lot of it, because the way the rubbish system works here is if you separate your recycling and all that, whatever, there's guys that come around. We very rarely have actual rubbish disposal, or I guess in America it would be garbage men coming around to collect your bins. So I just separate it out, and there's people who collect plastics, so they're going to make a little bit of money off the back of that plastic, reselling that. So that's pretty much what I do with it at the moment. I've thought about remaking some funky filaments, but I'm very limited on space, and that's going to be another section of a room I don't have to dedicate to recycling my own filaments. Yeah, so I got one of these to redo, put it in a gachapon egg, and then we're going to be good to do the kids tournament next weekend. I think that might be it on unboxings and stuff for the moment. But there is one thing I want to talk about for a split second, if you bear with me. I have put up a couple videos or posts involving this stuff already, and I'll take that out of the way for a second. So I've put up a couple posts and videos and stuff. Yeah, recycling the plastic to print new parts with like a funky design would be good, but I'm gonna have to wait on that. There are ways to recycle your PLA, but it's not effort free and it's not equipment free, so I'll have to get that going. But Noozle 3D, this is my favorite thing to do with them at the moment. 3 bays at the same time. I think I filmed a video of me using this last night, so I'll upload that at some point. But yeah, I've been loving the stuff from Noozle. This is all 3D printed as well, TPU gear, very robust, very flexible, so you're very unlikely to break it. But yeah, this is great fun. He's got a special attachment for the string launchers, which I would definitely recommend getting. But for now that I can dual launch with ripcord launchers, I'm probably not going to be using this as much. But if you only get the ripcord one, this will still work decently. Did want to show you a bit of a goofy thing I've been doing with these bits actually, and that's the best way to show you how to do it with this one. So when it comes to launch technique, to be the most efficient with launch power, you want to get as much grip, or you want the track to hit as much of the gears as possible, and you want it to pull out as straight as you can. And I like to have this like whip here and you pull out, but speaking from the point of view of someone who spent a lot of time very, very particular about how they move their body and energy efficiency with it, you keep this tight to your body for more strength and to pull straight. The problem with that though is your lack of range of motion when you rip like that will force you to put some brakes on your power just innately. So something I like doing. This is just a little extra for grip. A fun way I figured you could use these. Sorry, you can probably hear my kids shouting in the background. But this is just another little nice grip point for me. It helps me push this in a little bit more, so you get as much traction on the gears. But if you clip this one on here and use it to rip like this, you can whip your arm back and the rip cord will still travel in a straight line, so you can still get an efficient rip whilst going full power, which I think is pretty cool. Not sure if it's tournament legal. I do see a lot of people with the little round kind of like circles around their grip. So I mean, if you can put that on, why can't you put this on? But yeah, just if you pick one of these up, just have a couple goes ripping it like that and let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Judging from what you do with Metal Fight bays, I'm sure you'll definitely be doing that. One thing I've tried to do though is, because I really, really like the X launchers. I think I put up a video of this, a short of this last night, but I made a proper scumbag mod with one of my fake X launchers to be able to launch back at 10 shoot bays, and it works very, very well. I'm very, very happy with it. Very, very simple mod. All you need is an X launcher, a back 10 shoot launcher, and like a picture frame screw. That's long enough to get to the top here, because there's like a little plastic column that goes up the middle of and has like a thread that pokes out the top here to keep everything straight. If you take that little thread out of the column, then it's the perfect size for this screw to go up in, and you got yourself a high-powered back 10 shoot launcher there. Now, I'm not sure how much I'm going to use this with my genuine back and shoot bays, because they're not designed to take this much power, but my 3D printed bays I'm not so precious about, so I'll be using this a lot for battles with them. And yeah, it's a lot of fun already. I might do a video or a short or something if people are interested to quickly recap the process of making one of these, because I'm going to want two, because if I've got two I can use the nozzle adapter and I can launch two back shoot bays at the same time, which will be pretty dope, not gonna lie. So yeah, I'll probably put up a little video on that. Yeah, PC with the short notification. So I'm only just recently back on PC myself. Still all my editing's being done through my phone and stuff like that. All my filming, all my editing's done through my phone right now. I'm only just getting used to trying to do stuff through OBS here, which you can tell is having very, very varying levels of success. Help! What's wrong, Sonam? What's wrong? What's happening to you? Yeah, I'm definitely going to be... I think in the video I put up yesterday, the short, it was my Rarest, like I did the full print out of a Rarest, and my Black Dronza G. I think that's the first battle footage I think I've put up of one of the Black Dronza OG blades that I'm making. So yeah, it's pretty damn good, and I'm changing the base. I've got three options on the base. The one that I used in the test footage is the one with the shortest tip, which I think is great, but will suffer from scraping. So I've got two other ones. They both got taller bits, but there's one that I really like that I'm gonna go with. Basically, what I've done for this base design is it's a mix of the Dronza G base, but with the Zeus tip, because it's quite close to a wide defense, which I think is a very reliable tip. Can I shoot one? Oh, what you mean? An OG blade on my monstrosity of a launcher? Yeah, I can actually, but we're gonna go for a little ride down towards the stadium to do that. This thing is full of stickers right now because I'm waiting to sticker up my little base here. Alright. Let's grab. Okay, for your testing delights, I have a Gigas and a Dronza V. So yeah, they're looking pretty sweet. One thing that's been really funny with, because I test launched Dronza V the other day, or yesterday with this one, is when I picked it up, the bearing base was still spinning like mad. It's a shame because I don't think you can really hear it while I'm playing at the moment, but like the sound of the wind coming off them is so cool when you launch them. Do you know what's even more fun than doing it with a normal one? Is doing it with an extended one from Noozle 3D. Again, another fantastic product he's made out of TPU here. It's a bit whippier, so you can kind of do that whippy launch if you want to without having to stick something onto the oh, you can hear them. That's pretty funny. But yeah, pretty happy with them. Can I send you one, please? One of these launchers. To be honest, you could probably make one for a lot less than it would cost me to send you one. If you've got a Bakuten shoot launcher and a Beyblade X launcher, you're good to go. And I've just used one of the fake ones. I think you can pick a fake one up for, I think it was around like 35 baht for a fake launcher, so that would be less than £1 UK. And when it comes to Bakuten shoot launchers, just whenever you can find them, to be honest. I don't really have a lot less than I should be making mods with them, to be honest. But maybe it can be something that, if I can make enough of them, maybe that can be a giveaway in the channel. Yeah, man, do some crafting. This is just, I haven't really got enough to send away. I've only just made this one. And at the moment, I've only got one other screw that's the right size, so I'm gonna have to find some of those beforehand. You're in Bhutan. Is that near me? I have no idea. But thank you for joining the stream and being so active. I appreciate that. But yeah, the X modded launcher, I'm very happy with. That's been a lot of fun. I don't think I will be using it for the Bay Ultimate Stadium challenges, though, because it already goes pretty mad in there, to be honest. There's been some destructive battles in there at this point already. There is no need to cry, Sonam. You'll get your Beyblades. Even Galactic Bays here hasn't got any X Bays yet. Don't worry, you're not the only one missing out. You're not the only one. I do hope that you get what you're after, though. But yeah, an X launcher or a fake X launcher and a Bakuten launcher and one picture screw should be all you need to really make one. I was trying to do some like gluing and stuff beforehand, but it's just not the same. They're always going to fall apart. I've done a few launcher mods before, and up to this point they haven't worked as well as this. I've got a couple fake string launchers. This one isn't a string launcher, it's just the blue launcher, but they look really, really good. Thank you for loving the video. I appreciate you should enter in for the G3 tournament that we're doing if you're after some giveaways. It's very nice prizes right here that you can win, the Night Shield parts. But yeah, this is the Bay Super Fake Ripcord blue launcher. But yeah, the string launcher here, I don't know if I want to switch these into Bakuten shoot launchers. But before I get Phoenix Wing, I've got the launcher for it here as well. I haven't opened it yet, but yeah, these are pretty easy to pick up as well at the moment. But yeah, they're pretty much all the goodies and all the toys I think I wanted to go through today. Gutted that the mini tiny was it the mini tiny Beyblades didn't arrive. We got a couple in the box though, which is cool. But there was like Warborgs, Dragooness, a bunch of things that were meant to arrive today. Oh, you mean the Night Shield? Yeah, here's Night Shield. This will be the prize for whoever comes number 1 in our G3 tournament. Best of luck to all entrants. We've still got like, I think 4 or 5 days to enter in on that one if you want to be a part of it. So yeah, get your comments in ASAP. But I think that is it for today, everyone. Thank you, Galactic. Thank you, Sonam, for stopping by and jumping in the chat. I will once again evaluate my sound optimization controls. At the moment, it's telling me I'm clipping, which I definitely don't want to be doing. But yeah, what's it? When I am in stream, records. Well, I'm trying to record my streams at the moment. See if I can. Well, I've just got it set to auto stream. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah. Hopefully get some stuff up soon. I've organized all my boxes of Beyblade X parts to be easy to build all the combos. No, please. No, please, what? But yeah, I gotta go now. The day is beginning. I got to deliver all these bits over to the kids in Old Town and spend some time with the wife and kid. But thank you very much again for coming by, everyone. It's been a lot of fun. I'll see you later, Sonam. Thank you for the enthusiasm, my dude.